Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and as expected, turmoil is increasing, political turmoil before the midterm elections. So much so that they are doing any and everything to silence alternative media because they want the mainstream media narrative pushed. The truth is, everybody in the mainstream media, all the far left and progressive sides of the mainstream media, which is pretty much 98% of them, are all pushing a negative storyline on Trump. In fact, just recently, they all published stories at the same time, something that they have been doing for a while, but now it's getting dead obvious the amount of propaganda that they're using. Check out the story, and this first report is from dailywire.com, put out August 2018. Here's your collusion. More than 300 news outlets publish editorials blasting Trump's dirty war on the press. Is it a coincidence that all 300 some odd publications are publishing the same negative story about President Trump at the exact same time? That's exactly the definition of propaganda, and something the mainstream media doesn't want to give up. They're being told what narrative to give you, when to give it, how to give it, and they all coordinate at the same time. How are they able to do this? Well, the Daily Caller told us back in 2010, and I'm going to take you to that article. Here's a report from July 2010, and it's titled, "The Fix is In. Journalist emails reveal how the liberal media shaped the 2008 election." How did they do it? They used what was called Journalist, which was formed by a Washington Post blogger, Ezra Klein, which is an online gathering place for several hundred liberal journalists, academics, and political activists in which they collaborate on stories. This is exactly how Obama got elected. So this is basically some kind of listserv, journalist, in which journalists gather together and say, hey, on such and such day, we're going to bash Trump. On such and such day, we're going to push former President Obama. And this is how Obama got elected, yet nothing is said about the mainstream media's interference in the election. It's almost as if they're all for one side, the Democratic. And I'm not even going to call it a Democratic Party because both Democrat and Republican parties are far gone. But the Democratic Party is a group of international fascist-style freaking socialists. And that is what the mainstream media has sold out to. They sold out, Hollywood sold out to China. Mainstream media sold out to portions of the deep state, the CIA, and even international bodies like Saudi Arabia. And they have a narrative for you. And the narrative isn't America, make America great again. It's drop America's policies, bring down America, and usher in a global order. Now, before I get into the rest of the report, I gotta give a huge shout out. Love Trump, love what he's doing so far, and encourage you to stand with him. But you can go to Trump Coin 2020. These are great gifts to buy for friends, family members, birthdays. Christmas is not that far off, couple of months away. This is what I'll be getting a lot of my friends for Christmas. It's 0.999 silver. And with the code Lisa, you can get $5 off. But this is a great memory to have of President Trump, and it's got some of his accomplishments on it. All right, so back to the report. While the mainstream media is continuing to push all their narratives and all their propaganda and all their lie to get you to vote one way, to get you to see one way. With the other hand, they're silencing alternative media. Ergo, what happened with Alex Jones and multiple other people on YouTube, on Facebook, on multiple other platforms. But look, they've gone into political correctness hell. And this is coming from the international socialist, aka Democratic Party, who was in bed with the KKK years and years ago, who Hitler's Nazi Germany took a play out of the Democratic playbook in order to initiate some of their principles. Democrats who want basically state-run pretty much everything. They're not real Democrats, they're socialists, and that's very bad for our country. But here's the kind of political chaos that we find ourselves in with the Democratic Party. And if they get voted in November, then you can guarantee that these socialists will have a lot more coming. Check out this first report here on Geller Report, put out August 16th, 2018. Criticize Islam and lose your government job. This report goes on to state that the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement's acting director, Ronald, received a letter on August 14th, 2018 from 6 members of the U.S. House of Representatives, which just so happened to be all Democrats or socialists, concerning immediate dismissal from ICE of Emilio DeBall as spokesperson in New Jersey due to alleged bigoted beliefs. Not even anything he said, just alleged beliefs. It's a thought crime, right? Now, the letter didn't address any specific wrongdoing. It rather allegedly addressed he had bigoted beliefs and committed a thought crime because Southern Poverty Law Center said he was working for ACT for a time, and ACT is one of the groups that they label as, well, a right-wing extremist organization, kind of like, Family Research Council is on their terrorist list. And oh yeah, David Barton is on their terrorist list. And oh yeah, Alex Jones. These are all people that have nothing to do with terrorism, but just so happen to love the heck out of America. But Southern Poverty Law Center, who I believe is a terrorist group for the Democratic arm, the socialist arm, are putting dents. And they're the ones interfering in election by labeling groups that aren't even or shouldn't even be labeled as terrorists. Hey, but that's not the only thing political correctness has done. Check out this next article. This is on the Christian Journalist, August 2017. Military Atheist organization wants to imprison an Air Force commander for his Christian faith. Now they just want to put Christians in jail. You don't have to do anything wrong, but because you want to share a Christmas Christian song or put a Christian video on your website, all of a sudden now you should be imprisoned for the religious view that you have. So you can go to jail for being a Christian, and it's okay for the atheist group to talk against Christianity, right? But it's not okay for the prior report to talk against Islam. So let me get this right. According to their political correctness jargon, if you speak against Islam, then you should be taken out of your government job. But if you speak against Christianity, you should be put on a pedestal, and the Christian person who is under attack should be imprisoned. I don't know about you, but that doesn't really sound political correct to me. If it was really about political correctness, there would be an even ground somewhere between the two, but there's not. But wait, it gets worse. Check out this article, and this one's on newswars.com, August 17th, 2018. Liberals attack Queer ISTAR for tweeting, "Not all Republicans are racist." The leftist mob goes after a gay man for promoting unity. What? There was nothing wrong with that statement that he said. Let me requote. Not all Republicans are racist. And because he said, not all Republicans are racist, they're going to leftist mob him for it. It's not about political correctness. It's about stomping down their opposition. And that's it, period. So much so that they even criticize Queer ISTAR for tweeting something that's absolutely correct. Hardly any Republicans, maybe 0.01% of Republicans and Democrats, by the way, and libertarians and everybody under the sun. There's racists in every category. There's racism in every race, creed, color, and religion, unfortunately. But he's going to get treated like that? That's insanity. I think something's up. I think something fishy is going on. Now, Alex put this on his channel the other day, and here's what it's called. Emergency. Deep state Democrats preparing FF attacks against media, big tech, in order to steal the election. I can't help but ask if maybe he's onto something there. Because it's awful fishy to me that he gets taken down from multiple platforms and then suddenly they start lying about things that he's done in mainstream media. Like, they've always lied about things he's done in mainstream media, but now it's over the top. And again, there's collusion in their stories. When you have 200-300 stories about the same thing and it's all wrong, that's called colluding with each other to get a propaganda story out. And I can't help but ask, are they gonna try to pin some kind of fake attack on patriots? I just don't know. Another Oklahoma-style city in order to get votes? I pray not. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I pray that that is not the case. And I encourage you guys, pray for everyone this election. Get out there, vote, make your voice heard, please. I cannot say that enough. Take people out to see Dinesh D'Souza's movie. That is phenomenal, Death of a Nation. Wake people up to the narrative. Share this video and share others. Anyhow, I'd love to get your thoughts, comments, and concerns. Please share them all below. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.